This is the plaintiff, Evangeline Severino. She says the defendant, her mother, gave her a car and then got mad and took it back. She paid a lot of money to have the thing fixed up, and her mother refuses to reimburse her for the repairs. She and her mom don't speak now, and she just wants her money so she can move on with her life and put all of this behind her. She's suing for $917, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Joanna Munoz. She says she asked her daughter to move out and leave the car she let her use while she lived with her. Her daughter was not acting right, and since she's an adult, it was time for her to get out on her own. She was prepared to reimburse her for the repairs she made to the car, but her daughter never gave her the receipts, and she must have asked her close to a dozen times for them. She's accused of kicking her kid to the curb. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $160 for a loan.
Okay, Evangeline Severino?
Yes.
You are suing your mother, Joanna Munoz?
That's right.
For $917 that you want paid to you. $417 of it for repairs to a car that you made, and the rest of it for pain and suffering. You are counterclaiming against her $160 for a cell phone. Tell me what brings a mother and a daughter to my courtroom like this.
Okay, well, my mom gave me a car. She said it's mine, even though she says that only while I was living with her. So I fixed it. I got my income tax and I had fixed it.
Fixed what?
At the car.
Because it needed a repair?
Yeah, has a lot of things wrong with it.
When did she give it to you, according to you?
Like in January,
And then when did you fix the car?
February 18th.
All right. And how much did it cost you to fix the car?
It cost me $577.
Okay.
So I subtracted the $160.
All right, but it cost you $577 to fix the car.
Yes, ma'am.
And then what happens?
And then she moved this guy in that she just met, and I didn't want to be around her. I didn't really want to talk to her.
Okay, when did she move this guy in that she just met?
Probably like sometime in February, because I remember Valentine's Day I gave her something, so sometime in February.
And she had just met him?
She met him for like a week, and then she moved him in, and I was pretty upset because it's not the first time she's done this to me and my brothers and my sister.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
How old are your brothers and sisters who live there?
13. My sister moved out already. She's 21.
At 13?
No, my brothers are 13. My sister's 21.
Do you have twin brothers?
Yes.
You have twin brothers who are 13, and then your sister's 21, and she moved out at what age?
17.
For what reason?
My mom's ex-boyfriend.
Did you move somebody in there after you'd known him a week?
Yes. I didn't know him for a week.
How long have you known him?
I knew him before that.
How long did you know him?
Since August 2008.
And you moved the guy in with your children? According to her, you knew him a week. And you moved the guy in with your children?
No, she didn't know that.
What did you know about this guy? How do you know that this guy's not like, you know, didn't just get out of prison or something? I mean, how do you know that he's not a child molester? How do you know, what do you know about the guy that fast?
I knew the guy, you know, since
You say
August.
she's completely lying. You never saw this guy or heard him.
I don't say she's lying because I didn't know that, but I never seen him in my life.
And who is this guy?
I don't know.
Have you learned anything about him since then?
He has a DUI and he's on probation and he lives in his ex-wife's garage.
I thought he lived with your mother.
Oh yeah, but he got kicked out because he's on probation. He's not supposed to leave his house.
So he got kicked out of where? Your mother's
Our house, yeah.
So he's no longer living there?
Not that I know of right now because I haven't been there for about a month.
So you move out because of the guy?
I moved out because my mom said I didn't wash a pot, so she said that I needed to leave if I don't want to help her out.
Oh, so she kicked you out?
Yeah.
Was she supposed, did you give her this car or did you loan her this car?
I just let her borrow the car while she was staying in my house and helped me
What do
pay
you mean
rent.
while she was staying at your house? Was this a temporary thing that she was staying at your house, or did you raise your daughter? I mean, has she lived in your house for 18 years?
Yeah.
Okay. So you gave her a car, but only as long as she lives with you? And then what happened that she wasn't living with you anymore?
Well, I asked her to leave my house.
Why?
Just due to the fact that she was never around to help me. She was everything she would do was just to her convenience. You know, she would cook, clean, just because her boyfriend would come around and visit.
I would cook and clean so I can leave the house so I wouldn't have to talk to her.
So
actually,
I knew that she turned 18 in December. I said to her, Evangeline, I don't have to go through this with you anymore. Whatever you give me for rent, which was $200 a month, and half of the insurance she would pay me for me letting her borrow the car, I said, take that money and get yourself a room and just leave my house.
And
That's exactly how it went down.
And your other daughter left the house at 17?
Yeah, she went with my mom.
And she went why?
She went because she had a problem with my other ex-boyfriend.
Because he beat her, he cheated on her, he lives in our house without working, and she paid rent, but I have to pay rent, and he wasn't paying rent in our house for a time while he was cheating on her and doing whatever. But no, she took him back too. It was great. He's a wonderful guy.
But she threw you out.
He's a wonderful guy, so that's why my sister left, because he's great. He's a marvelous man.
Ms. Munoz, why haven't you paid back your daughter for the repairs to the car if you were going to take the car away from her?
Your Honor, I never disagree in paying her back the money.
Well, you never paid her back the money.
Because the way I was going to pay her the money was once I sell the vehicle, and I asked her, Evangeline, bring me the receipt, the invoice of whatever you pay, so that I can offer the vehicle for more money, and that way I'll be able to pay you the repairs. But she never provided it.
I didn't want to help her sell the car because I needed it. Why would I do that?
Look, the issue is, should you end up not paying for the repair for that car when it's not as though she drove it for a year or anything. She drove it for a month before you moved some guy in who she says you met a week earlier. And then, you know, she feels, I mean, the reason why she's standing there on the verge of tears is because she feels you picked the guy over her and that it's not the first time you pick a guy over your children.
No, Your Honor.
And that's what she feels. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. If you're moving different guys in, you got 4 kids, you got them moving out at 17 and 18, but you got the guys moving in and they're not working, but these girls have to pay rent, it sounds like she might have a reason to be upset. But, you know, only you know what kind of mother you have been or are being or will be, all right?
She drove the car for more than a month.
Ms. Severino, part of your claim is $500 for pain and suffering. Tell me what you mean, I guess.
Well, I kind of suffer in silence because I don't like to talk to my mom because she's not really a mom to me in my eyes. My sister's really been my mom because my sister, since she was like 12 years old, she would cook for us, she would clean for us, she would take care of us. My mom was usually working or sometimes she'd go to the club at night and my sister would watch us. My sister would watch her friends' children too. My sister was only 12 years old. So my sister's like my mom. Don't really want nothing to do with her. I have suffered a lot. Because of my mom. You know, I do a lot of things out of anger for attention from my mom, and I never get her attention. She, is always looking for a different man to, you know, give her attention, and she'd just rather ignore us. She gave me this ring, and she told me that she would never treat me bad again. But she lied, and I don't want it.
Do you want to respond to that?
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin outside the Times Square Information Center. Would you ever move your boyfriend, say, into your apartment over the objection of your child? Who has a strong opinion? What do you think, sir?
No way. No
Why?
way. No way. It's always about my kids anyway. You know, I have 2 kids.
Yeah, but you also have a life, so would you ever do it?
And how old the child is.
Well, I mean, the child here is like a teenager.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I really do. It might be time for the child to move out.
Your children come first.
I mean, the fact is, you don't necessarily know what this guy is up to either, right? Which is a whole other issue, going inside the courtroom.
I didn't know that she felt like that. I didn't know it was that bad.
Looks pretty bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad. Really.
You should be more in tune with your daughter's feelings.
Yeah.
Even if her feelings are wrong, they're still her feelings.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you.
You know?
Mm-hmm. But you know, I'm at the same time, I'm mother and father to all of them.
Is there no father in the picture?
No.
Are they different fathers or the same father?
Yeah, different. The first 3, the first one is different dad, and then the other 3, the twins and her, is different dad.
Okay.
He
is
was
that
never
dad,
around.
neither one of those 2 dads are in the picture at all, at all, at all?
At all. They do not support. I have to work. Yeah, I've been a mother and a father for the 4 of them. You know.
How old are you?
I'm 40 years old.
Right. You're young. Mm-hmm. You're young to have this many. I mean, when you had your first kids, at what age?
18.
Right. And, you know, do you have children?
No.
Okay, hold on, all right?
I will.
Because this is what happens. You know, you start to feel like you got a little cheated somehow, even though you cheated yourself by your choices. You just start to feel like, why does everybody else get to not just work? How come everybody else has a man who helps them? And that's not, I'm not justifying her. I'm just trying to get you to understand her. It doesn't excuse her at all, because even if you feel that way, then you balance things. You try to balance it somehow. You don't move in different men to have exposure to your children, to either beat them or potentially do something even worse to them. You don't do that. And, you know, you need to understand that there are things you have to give up because you still have little kids. You still have two 10-year-olds in your house. And you are operating under this because you had to grow up and have babies at 18, that somehow they got to get kicked out of the house at 17 and 18. I got to tell you, that's not how the rest of the world operates necessarily. Okay? And I got to tell you, too, that's not how our culture operates. You know that. All right? So she's looking around at the rest of her family and the rest of her world, and then she thinks, what is this? You know, you guys got some work to do. My job's easy. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you will be paying her for the repairs minus the $160 that she owes you, which means you owe her $417. That's the net result of this lawsuit. Okay? So on your counterclaim against her, you're getting the $160. On your claim, since you have to pay the $160, it's now $417. Your $500 for pain and suffering, you can't get pain and suffering because your mother doesn't treat you the way you feel that she should treat you. Okay? But I got to tell you two something. Seriously, I don't know about how you feel. Some people are criers, some people aren't. I don't know how moved you are right now by what happened right now with your daughter, but if I was you, I'd be crushed right now. Because when it's all said and done, the guys all come and go. Sure. But your blood, this is all there is. This is your legacy. So you shouldn't be screwing this up. So you've got to figure out a way to fix whatever needs fixing. You've got to figure out a way to understand her a little better, and you have to figure out a way to understand her a little better, okay? So that she doesn't feel cheated the way you felt a little bit cheated. Good luck, folks.
Well, the mom is the first one out of here. The defendant in this case, what's your reaction to the judge's words to you?
I agree with the judge's decision.
What about the mothering part?
I hope that that we can reunite after this when we get home.
You didn't even look at her when you left the courtroom.
Okay. I will.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, are you okay? All right. How about what the judge had to say to you and your mom?
It's okay. I agreed with everything she said.
Mm-hmm. You think your mom might change?
I don't know.
No?
I can't really say yes.
It's that she's chosen these, like, men over her daughters, right?
Pretty much. I hope she can, and I hope she can see the pain that we go through.
What if she reaches out to you?
I'm going to talk to her. That's my mom. I love her.
Where's the ring?
Right here.
That's the one that you took off? You put it back on? Mm-hmm. Okay. Harvey?
I just want to say one thing. It was really weird to me that the defendant didn't even look at her child in the hallway. That is really strange. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.